Sorry guys, I don't usually lose it like this.
Well, now you know why we come to work every day, for stories like this. Thank you, Nate. You know, we think of blood as a community resource, and we're always grateful to those that are willing to take time in their day, their busy days, in their lives to come and help us, help people like Nate. The balloons behind me represent Nate's 99 blood donors. The single red balloon represents Nate, and the other 99 are for everyone that donated blood for Nate. We have 24 of Nate's life-saving donors with us today, and I'm going to call them up by name and ask them to meet Nate and stand here until I've had everybody's name called, and then we will ask you to sit down, and then we can come back for photographs later. So first, Nate, I'd like you to meet John Baker Bastel. John is a 5-gallon donor from our Boulder Donation Center. Mark Benjamin, Stuart Brown. Stuart is a 5-gallon donor, and he comes to us through the American Family Insurance Community Blood Drive. And Bill Chambers. Bill is a 4-gallon donor when he came to us from Longmont today. Mike Danaher. This is an O-negative donor with 7 gallons. I told you we don't let those O-negatives get too far away. And Tony DeFore. This 3-gallon donor came from Highlands Ranch, and he's now on a regular basis with us, and we thank you. Sean Essex. Sean is up to 5 gallons now. He comes here to Lowry for his donations. Claude Frank. Claude is a 3-gallon donor, and he comes from the 10 West Blood Drive program. Steve Frazier. Dave, you're working on your 2-gallon, I think, right now, aren't you? All right. Bob Geek. Bob is another of our Lowry donors, and Dave Gossett. Dave represents our Westminster Donor Center, and he's up over 4 gallons now as well. And Lori Johnson. Lori is a 2-gallon donor from the Platte Valley Medical Center Blood Drive. Stephen Jones. Stephen just recently passed his 1-gallon mark, so he's on our regular basis now. Rebecca Lippett. Rebecca now has 53 donations and is over 7 gallons now. Karen Miller. John Neiman. John is on his way now to 3 gallons, I believe. And Ray Obach. Ray gives at their Denver Federal Building Blood Drive. Sean Olson. Another O-negative from the University of Denver, Aurora campus. Carrie Altman. Carrie has 52 donations now, 6 gallons. Eric Roth. Eric is our highest gallon donor here today. He is up to 57 donations, 11 gallons of blood. And Louise Thomas, a 1-gallon donor, is coming. There she is from the back there. She's over 1 gallon now as well. And Rose Wales. Prue Waters. And Carl Wilcox. Prue, come on. Carl came to us from Haxton today. So let's give a round of applause to these donors. And you can be seated, and we'll call you back for photographs here in a few minutes. And Nate, you can have a seat and relax for a few minutes. As you can see, this success story is not possible without a lot of blood donors and a lot of blood donations, and we just so much appreciate what you do. Where is it? There is no frame on the table. As you can see, on my table to my left, there is a frame, and that's going to be filled with pictures of Nate and all of his donors together. They've all had a chance to sign the frame, and that will be given to him following the event. And I want to thank Randy and Sharon and Dr. Kinney and Dr. Yee, and especially to Nate and his family for the stories and the time that they spent with us today. It's been very special for us, and I know it gives us the motivation to keep going with the work that we have. A big thank you to our blood donors as well, and all the employees from Bonfils, excuse me, that are with us today. And we'd like to take some pictures here next to the stage with Nate, so we're going to ask you to all come back up here in just a few minutes. The rest of you, I would invite you to stay and have some cake and some refreshments with us. And as I said, about 4:30, if you're still around and would like, we'd be happy to give you a tour of our facility. So thank you all very much for coming today and making this a special day for Nate. So thank you very much.